Hey, what's up guys? I hope you have an amazing day and having a great week. Today we are going to have a look at 10 most common drone move to apply into our films. These movements are really common. You have seen them in films, documentaries, series, YouTube videos, and these movements are for establishing shots, reveal a scene, follow or track an object or any subject. I want to show you this movement because when we buy the drone, the first things we do is turn on the drone and fly into the sky as higher as we can and as far as we can. And then you have this really wide shot playing around with the gimbal, with the movement, left, right, up, down, forward, fast, slow. Too many things, too many combinations because you don't plan ahead of what you want to fly. You just put the drone on the sky and then you just, as it goes, it's not like really planning shot. So then when you come here to edit, you will see it's really choppy, it's not really smooth, and then you have like one movement, you stop, and then you do another movement. It's not really useful, that footage, and you cannot apply speed runs or cuts or any other things to add into your films. The idea of this movement is to really plan ahead and then know what to do when you're going to fly the drones. The first movement we are going to have a look is the rise up to establish the scene or to reveal a scene. This can be applied as well if you are behind an object and then you rise up the drone and you will reveal the scene. Once we are in the sky, we can start using other techniques. The second movement we are going to have a look is the tripod. The tripod consists in sending the drone into the sky and let it sit there to capture the movement. This can be used to establish the scene and then let the subject get into the shot. Other times you can use this technique for time lapse as well. The other movement we are going to have a look is the orbit. For the orbit, we are going to center the subject into the frame while the drone is rotating around. You can use this really wide and slow or really close and fast. For this movement we are going to use both joysticks. The left is going to point into the right and the right is going to point into the left. If you want the opposite direction, you will have the joystick pointing outwards. We can play around with the position of the gimbal, position the gimbal straight, pointing down or a different angle. This is going to give you a different perspective for this movement. Other movement we use and see in films is the dolly or slide. This movement consists in reveal the scenes or follow. For this movement, we are going to use the right joystick and point it to the left or to the right. In this movement, the drone is going to move side by side, left to right. Another use we can apply to the right joystick is the push in. This is going to move forward the drone and we can use it to establish a scene or to follow a subject. And now let's move on to the left joystick where we can apply other movement. If you move the joystick to the left or to the right, the drone is going to spin in the same position and you can play around with the position of the gimbal just to have different perspective. Other than that is the drop down. You can use this one when you are landing or you're finished to fly the drone and then you will have a finished shot. This is really good because you will have a wide shot with established scene and then you will get close to the subject to see what the subject is doing over there. Number 8 is the rise up and rotation. This is going to combine two movements at the same time. For this, we are going to point the joystick on one of the corners on the top if you want to rise up the drone while spinning. And the other way around is going to be drop down and then spinning as well. And number 9 is going to be drop down plus gimbal up. And this one, the drone is going to be a higher perspective and then drop down the drone to have a lower or a nice level perspective. This is going to be the left joystick pointing down and then you're going to rotate the gimbal up. And the last move is the combination of everything. In this case, you are going to use both joysticks and the gimbal. And this is going to be rise up, slide or dolly plus the gimbal. Now, for this movement, the drone is going to be up in a spiral while changing the perspective at the same time. And those are the 10 most common drone moves you can apply into your films. Remember, these are the basics. Once you master them, you can start combining them to have a different shots and different results. Let me know in the comments if you have used different combinations. I hope you liked this video. Thanks for watching. Subscribe if you're not, hit the like button, and see you guys in the next video.